Hello friends, today we are going to look at a typical scenario from a family. Supposing you are a doting mother juggling between your housework and your office work. It is morning time and you're preparing breakfast for the entire family. Your son Rohan is playing alongside. He has plate in his one hand and a knife in the other. Today he has become the warrior and he is enjoying his play. You are continuously warning him, Rohan, that's not a toy, please keep that knife away. But he is not listening to you. He is enjoying his play. Rohan is so engrossed in his play and he is enjoying himself so much that all the warnings are going unheard. So, you think of an idea. You take away the knife from his hand and you give him a rolling pin. You can play with this and you put the knife away. Now, we take a pause here. You were in between the chaos with 10 things going on in your head, but yet you chose to remain calm and composed. Now, scene number 2. You are in the middle of your work and your phone rings. Your phone is in your bedroom. You rush to attend the phone. It's an important call from the office. Yet, you wrap it up as soon as possible and run back to the kitchen. And to your surprise, you watch Rohan crying. He's cut his fingers and he's bleeding. The cut is small, but it's very deep. He's bleeding profusely. At the same time, your partner happens to walk in. He looks at the scenario. He is furious. He is overwhelmed at what he's seeing. And in a rage, in a spur of a moment, he yells at you. Do you know? You are the most clumsiest mother I ever know. You are so irresponsible. And the gun fires. Let's replace your child in your position. Sometimes, aren't we being unreasonable to them when they are giving the best of their performance? At that age, they are trying to please you hard, but yet we tend to give them these negative labels of you're too lazy, you are such a mess, you are a nerd. These labels are adversely affecting our child. Their self-confidence is damaged and these labels cannot be removed. Maybe children are not in an egoist state and so they don't get defensive over these labels. They start accepting them and silently and subconsciously they perceive their life through this label. Unfortunately, we happen to shrink our children's life. At the same time, we have another set of parents who may say that I always talk positive to my children. I always tell them, you are the king of my world. You look so beautiful, you're just like a princess. Do you understand that we are building an illusionary world around them? And when the reality strikes, their world collapses. As adults, we watch these children as carrying themselves with this swollen ego, and it becomes very difficult for them to exist in the world. Now, there are one more set of parents that they say that we actually don't mean to hurt them. We're just having fun with them. We call them to just have fun. Our child means world to us. But let me make very clear that even for fun, labels are disabling. In this way, we are adding a disability to our child's life. By hearing and overhearing the same repetitive things, our children start to perceive their life through that filter. Now, though labels are difficult to remove, but they are not impossible to do that. We can always do that by being conscious of what we are speaking with our child. So let us be more empathetic towards them and use motivating and encouraging words to them. We can tell them, "Thank you for helping me with the dishes. You are so helpful." Just use these encouraging words and bring about a smile on their face. Transformation cannot happen in one single day. Repetition and consistency is the key to make a difference. So let's take one small step every day to encourage and motivate our children. Thank you.